Yo, what is up? What is up, humans? So I'm live after maybe 24 hours, but in terms of a proper laptop-based programming live stream, I'm back after half a month. I was doing some random bullshit this month, but here I am. Let me just make sure I don't have anything. Okay, okay, looking good. Let me just open the general chat. Okay. And then let me open the bots channel in this Discord. Amazing. And look at these half millionaires and stuff. But anyways, where were we? Yeah. So you might have noticed, I hope you have noticed. Well, there is nobody, so should I do this introduction thing after somebody joins the stream? Or maybe I should do it right now because somebody might watch the stream after the stream is ended. So it will be quite awkward for them to watch starting few minutes and listen to nothing. That's really interesting. I'll just share this URL on Discord to probably get a couple of viewers and talk to them and not feel weird and awkward talking to myself. And damn, the votes are dead. But anyways, what should I do? Social media, yeah. Making something, and let me just put the URL because I'm not sure if I should call it cool or not, because is it cool, is it not cool, I have no idea. Oh shit, there are a lot of tabs. Let me close all of these things so you guys cannot see them. Let me open it once. Wait, I can just do this. I can do this, bang, and bam. So now today I shall make a beautiful. Oops, what the fuck is this? List node. Add two numbers. Oh, I was trying to do some lead code. My bad. But anyways, today what I'm going to do is it is. Wait a second. Let me just make a command called connect4.js. What? I already have a file. What? Oh, I already have an empty file. That's what it said. Let's fill it. So what? We have a package for this already. I was thinking to make a package myself. What the fuck? Damn, if this thing have okay, it is for Discord.js version 30. That's a bit good to hear. They have the snake game, okay. Okay. Okay, match pairs. That's an interesting game. Snake game, interesting. Minesweeper, interesting. Slot. Alright. Wordle. Current score. I don't know what the oh I know what is that. Tic-tac-toe. Hangman. Flood. What the fuck is flood now? Um Interesting. HTML entities. What the fuck is this package? Okay, why am I reading all this bullshit? My bad, guys. Let's get back to what I was supposed to do. So I am supposed to do this. Bang, bang. Now, let's go to utility and start thinking what do we need to do. Right. So I'll go in utility and should I directly make a package? Nah. I'll make something called connect4.js and I will just do module or exports is equals to a class called connect4, and I think the C is supposed to be small, so I'll make it small. And now in the constructor we will need some options. I don't know, I will make them options later on, but for now that's good enough. So what is connect4? That's a really great question. I wonder what is connect4 myself. Let's start defining. Okay, let me make some default options. Const default options is equals to, and I'll just do this. Easy. Oh yeah, so where was I? First of all, I will want to know like number of rows will be 6. I think that's, is that the number? Let me just check. Connect 4, go to some images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 7 everywhere. What the fuck? Well, it is going to be something customizable, so it doesn't really matter. I will set default to 7 as well. Why not? I forgot to check the height. Let's see what the the code thing will suggest. Okay, height is also 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, height is actually 6. Okay, that's cool. Beautiful. Let's do 6 for both. Nah, let's do 7 and 6. That's fine. Alright, so what is next, my friend? Now, the next thing will be I will need to get the indexes of everything. I'll do that later. Let me think, let me think. Yes. Blocks, no. Emojis. So, emoji will be an array of, I am assuming, first of, no, what should I do? Player 1, player 2, alright. So, I will just do circle and then okay, I will do a black circle. Dun, dun. Wait, should I use black or white? Okay, nobody's there, so I'll just use black. And what the fuck, it didn't work. Black, and then I will use yellow, and then I'll use red. Let's see. Yeah, why not? That's fine. So I will do window dot red circle. Amazing. Now we just need to do this. Dun dun dun. Bam. Easy. So we have rows, we have height, we have emoji, and can I do something like this? Number of rows, height of each row, emojis for representing empty comma player 1 comma player 2 column respectively. Amazing. So if I try to do new connect 4, does it work? Wait a second, I think I might need to do this so I can do some testing. Module.export is equals to connect 4. Or all right. Oh yeah, that's working. Amazing. Beautiful. Lovely. All right. So the comment thing worked. That's really good to know. Now, what is next? Next will be removing that. Let's see, what else do we need in the settings? That's a really great question. What else can I need in the setting? We will need the number of rows, we'll need number of height, we will need emoji, and I don't think I don't need anything else. So now next thing will be get board. Easy. And another thing will be play, right? The user can play, right? So in play, we will need to first of all get the user, that will be string, and then we will need the row, and then we will need the column. It's pretty simple. Now let's fix the constructor up. So we will do this dot rows is equals to option dot rows, and if it is a number, then I will do this, otherwise I'll do that. Easy, easy. Here I'll do the same thing but with height. Here I will do emojis is equals to, let's see, array dot is array, bang bang bang. And now I will do one more thing. So what is that for one more thing? That's a great question. If the length of this thing is less, who gives a fuck? So that's pretty much it for the options. And now I just need to do this dot map is equals to an array, right? No, that's wrong. It is an array right now, but what else can I do? Oh yeah, it is an array, and inside that I will just do a new array that will be this dot fill and this dot rows. How many arrays do I need? That's right, and I'm going to fill it with another array. Wait, let me think. So I have a array, right? that will have multiple arrays. So these multiple arrays will be number of rows. Each will be filled. No, I need to add that many number of arrays with that much columns. That's a really good question. I think I lack the logical skills and my math is not good enough to do this. So let's try to visualize this. Right now we have the number of rows at 8, their number of columns at 6, right? And so initially my map is empty. Map. Now if I will do map bracket 0, that will take me here. So this is the row. All right, so we created a row. Now if I do bracket 1 again, that takes me to a column. That's a string, right? So this is the damn thing. So if we use this index, this is where we reach. So we need to make some similar feature for this. We have our map. Now we need to make that many number of rows. This will do that trick. Now we need to fill each and everything with what? I think I should just try to do this emojis bracket 0, and then I will figure out how it actually looks. Let's just do node paste. Oh yeah, instead of that I will just do 0. So it is an array with that much stuff. Oh yeah, so it's pretty simple. I just need to do this. I will do new array this dot column, sorry, this dot height, and I'm going to fill all of that with this dot emojis bracket 0, and then I will just do dot dot dot. This should work most likely. If it does not work, then I might need to actually get a degree for this. Let's do 0 right here. Bang. Oh, got it. The height should be 6 and number of rows should be 4. So we now have 4 empty arrays. Is that right? Let's try to remove this part for now and just fill it with X. Sorry, fill it with 1. So right now we have a single array with 4 items. Why is that? That's a really good question, actually. I think I'm doing something wrong here. So I need to make that number of rows, and then every row should be filled with. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Okay, my bad. I think I should have taken maths, but too late for that now. So we have our array, and now we are making that many rows. Dot dot dot. So all of these rows are spreaded. So inside that we should have another array. Oh, so that was the mistake. I was spreading the wrong thing. It's a new array. Blah blah blah. Instead of 0, I'll just do bang. Right? This should work. If this does not work, then bro, help me get a degree already. Now, okay, let me just run this code. X.js console.log bam. So I will just do this is equals to rows will be this, height will be this, emojis will be this, and then I will just do node space X. Okay, so I cannot do that. Oh, all right, not a big deal. I can just do bang, bang, bang. So this looks pretty much right to me. I think we did it. Easy. I told you this is way too easy. I don't need a degree anymore. Oh, I forgot to check the chat. Okay, there is no chat. That's good and bad at the same time, but cannot help it, can I? Ah, user can be a number. Yeah, it can be 1 or 2. So let's just do that. Bang, 1 or 2. The user who is playing the row index, the column index, and then I'll just do ship. Then I will just do num. Easy. So let's start with the get board function. Um, let's do this get board, and we can make a function called get board JSON, right? And in this thing, I can just return this dot map. Easy. It will look cool. That's why I'm ending this function, but it really have no use. They can literally do dot map, but it looks great. All right. But anyways, so now in the get board, we are not actually going to do that. Instead, we are going to stringify this thing. How will I do that? That's a really nice question. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see how it will actually look good for this one, right? So what I'm going to do is I will go back to the x.js right here, and instead of console log, I will just do const map is equals to this stuff, and now I'm going to console log something else. That will be console.log. Bang. I will do map v is equals to, now everything will be v dot join. Bang. I have no idea if this will work. We will find out soon. Soon. Let's see how that looks. Hmm. That looks good. That looks nice. Let's send it on Discord and see how it actually looks. Bang. It is not bad, is it? It's fine. Let's try to send it via embed. I will do disco hook, and let me make a testing webhook that I will delete after this live stream. Otherwise, people will spam the shit out of that thing. I need to make a new webhook. Live stream, live stream. Copy the webhook URL. Let's open this thing. Bang, bang, bang. Remove that. Remove that. Paste. And embed. Let's go to body. Connect4. Sample. Now for the color, yeah, that's good enough. That is quite good. Let's copy the text. Go back here. Bam. And it looks ugly. Don't lie. Let's send the damn thing. Looks good, is it? Strange. Let's try to join this thing with that, and let's see how that looks. I will say this is looking better already, but let's do the command send. If we have then it will be better. Trust me. So we are doing da 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 da. So here, if I just do this, bam, it will look a lot better. Let me show you. So if I just go here, paste, send, it's looking more beautiful already, right? Now we need a line on top of this thing. So what I'm going to do is I will just do this, and I will just do dot repeated the number of rows into two. Into 2 plus 1, that's interesting. I have no idea why there is a plus 1. So I will just remove that for now, and if we need it, I can always add it back. Bam. Oh, I forgot to add a slash n. Let's do slash n. My memory is not that good, so sorry. It was a skill issue. I'm not a fan of how it looks. Let's try to copy this, put it right here. Why is there a space? And I think number of twice is not good enough. Maybe we need it 3 times. Then we might be able to get the number right. Do we have an extra space here? We don't. Oh, I see. It's looking good enough like this. Let's try to send this and see. Okay, let me go back here. Into 2 will be changed to into 3, and we will be repeating this. So let's just CLS, and let's copy that. Now let's just paste it in description, and it's not enough as well, but let's do into 4 this time, that might work. Oh wait, map bracket 0 dot length, and then I have that many number of those, so into 4 makes sense. Yeah, into 4 makes more sense now. Let's copy that. It does not make sense, I'm just lying, but now it's a bit more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I remove 3, then it works. That's interesting. Number 1, 2, 3. Let's send it now. Send. I think it's dependent on the screen size. Let me try multiply by 3 instead of multiply by 4. That might be our best option so far. If I copy this, go back here, paste it right here, hide away an extra space, and then we can just send it. And this looks almost right. Maybe I can try to use a different symbol. Let's change it to the minus symbol, and let's see how this looks. Also, why do we have extra space in here? That's interesting. Oh, I see. I know why. It is because of that comma. I will just do this. Now slash in. Let's just put it all in the brackets. We don't need this. And let's put it all in a bracket again. Dollar and close. So let's CLS load X. Now it is looking better. Let's try to see the result on Discord. And alright, improvement. So multiply by 3 is still not enough. So I will go back to multiply by 4, because I'm assuming this thing is smaller in size. So it needs more, something more. Yeah. Your isn't going to class just for streaming. Try without embed. Okay, I can try without embed as well. Oh yeah, I can try without embed. That's a good option. So this thing looks pretty much fine. Multiply by 4. Now let's do the same without any embed. Paste it in content, send, and let's see how that looks. That is looking good as well. Okay, I will say this is a good formula. Let's try to paste it. And nice suggestion. It worked. I think it is better in size as well. I'm not sure. We can look into that later on. But so far we have our get board function ready. I will just do return. Bam. Instead of map bracket 0. Oh, that's a instead of map bracket 0 dot length, I will just change it to the number of rows. So I will just do this dot rows, and let me think. Do we need number of rows? Yes, we need number of rows. And after that, instead of map dot things, I will need to do this dot map. I will do this dot map, and then dot map, and then blah blah blah. That's good. I can even do a thing like, what should I call it? Um, Let me add a comment. Making package. Right now it is a Discord bot. Sooner or later I will make it as a package as well. So yeah, kind of. Now the next option will be, what should I call this? This thing. I want to give them the option to choose it. Right, choose the symbol. So I will say top border symbol and top symbol, and then I will just do this. Let's see. And now I will just add another option here, that will be for row separator. That's a good thing to say. Row separator symbol. And now I will just add the that thing, and then I just need to do a simple thing. I think this thing will do it for me automatically. See, it does it. And then boom, easy. So that way I can just get them options. Instead of this, I will just do this dot top symbol, and instead of this, I will do, I guess that's a bit wrong, this dot. And now here, instead of this, I will just remove that stuff. I will just add this. Now this is looking pretty much fine to me. I will say we are pretty much done with the get board function, and get board JSON is already done. Constructor is already done. Now for the play, it is very easy. I just need to do this dot. Oh wait, we can also give them errors. What is that? I don't know. If this dot rows is less than row, then we throw a error, invalid row index. Or we can also add this thing if row is not a number, then we can do this. We can do the same for column as well. If this dot height is less than column, and then we can say invalid column index. Now after these two things, I can just do this dot map bracket row bracket column is equals to emojis bracket user. I think I should give them an error if user is less than 1 or if user is greater than 2. Invalid that. But anyways, let's remove all of that. So that's pretty much it. If none of that is an issue, then we are done. Right. So the play command is done. Now whenever somebody plays, okay, let's see. Ooh, that's a good question. I can add a property called this dot winner. By default, it can be 0. That means nobody is the winner. Let's add a function called get status, and it will just return this dot winner. Should I call it get winner? Oh no, if this dot winner. Oh, oh. So this dot winner is equals to 0. Get status that. Okay, I can add a function called. I'm making some utility function so that this thing looks cool. Is game active? So if winner is equals to 0, then it is active. And then we can add another function called gets get winner. That will be just this dot winner returned, and then we can have get winner string. So here I can just do this, and now the automatic code, okay, it didn't work. No, not really. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So we can also have a game status thing now. Get status. It can. Okay, I think this is good enough. We don't need that many useless utility functions. So now we can get the board, we can get the game status, we can get the winner, we can get the winner string. What do we do next? We need a function to check if somebody is winning. I will make a function called is winning. It will just check through the whole thing if anybody is winning. Oh, I forgot a main thing. We need one more option right here. We need to call it something like goal. Right, so I will just do goal is how do we connect 4? Yeah, we need to connect 4, so it is goal as 4. Number of circles to needed to be number of circles to be connected to win. I don't think this is grammatically correct, so I will just use online grammar checker thing. So let's check it out. And if this thing says that this is right, then this thing is okay. Then this thing is just a scam. So let's find out. I just logged in. What is wrong with this application? I will just say school. I am a student. Why don't you let me use the application already? I don't really want to get your extension, but I guess I will because you are not letting me do anything else. Oh, let me reload here. Didn't work. This is quite a bad application. Let me delete the damn thing. Okay, what? Okay, I will delete this extension right now. I don't really like the way this works. I will delete an extension. Right click, remove. Yes. Shit application. Don't like it. No. Oh, that's a nice report. I hope they will do. They will take some actions against it. Ah, remove all of that. So let's go to this thing. I hope this works. English, yeah. I need to paste the text. Yes. Zero errors. Oh, uh, what about now? What? What about now? Okay, it is not fake at least. Then I guess my English was right. I didn't expect it that. But anyways, let's get back to here. And now my code whisperer thing will do the damn magic. Amazing. Now we will need to check if somebody is winning or not. And that is very, very easy. How do we do that? That's a really nice question. I can do something like, let me think. I need to check if any row have four consecutive, sorry, any row have goal number of consecutive same circles, or if any column have it, or if anything diagonal. Oh man, this is a lot of math. Let's see. I will need to check every row. I think I have done something similar in Sudoku once, so it should be easy. All right. So this thing is suggesting us what to do. That's a great question. I is equals to zero. Da 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 da. This dot height. This dot map. Continue. Const x comma y is equals to I comma j. X1 y1 is equals to this. X1 x2 x3 x4. Okay. Um. This is not really what I was expecting. I think this is a wrong logic. I think I will do something myself. So let's see. I will need to check if this row have anything repeated multiple number of times consecutively, right? So what I can do is I can have something like let last is equals to this, let frequency is equals to this. So if frequency of something is da 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 da, da, then we just let them know. And here I will just do return zero. So this will be row checker. Similarly, I will need to make a column checker. I'm not sure how that works. I think I can make it inside it. Let's start with the row checker first. So for the row checker, we need to do that j is equals to 0, j is less than this dot height j plus plus. So this way we will be looping through all of that things. What I can do is, if last is equals to this dot map bracket I bracket j, then what we are going to do is we will do frequency plus plus, and yeah, oh yeah, of course, if frequency, no, frequency is equals to goal, then we are not going to return I, we will return this dot emojis dot index of last. Otherwise we will do something else. In a different case we will do last is equals to this dot blah 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 blah. Easy, I guess. Yes, so the row checking logic is done. Trust me, this is flawless. It can't be wrong. It can be wrong, but I will at least say it right now. So after that, I will say let's do column checker. It will be something similar, just exactly opposite. I will do something like column checker. It will be height. This will be rows. So what we will basically do here, we will have the last, and the frequency, but last won't be equals to ij, because um, uh, it will be ji. Why? Let me show you why. So, like for example, if we are going through a row, then the the main thing, the thing which does not move, is the row, right? It comes first. Where is it? Yeah, it comes first. So it is going to stay 0, and the j is going to change itself, so it will go down. But this time we need this thing to stay constant, and so we need the second thing to be constant, that is j. That is the second bracket, so that's why that thing is I, and the first thing we need that thing to move, so that thing is j, that thing is changing. Yeah, 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 blah blah blah, you understand. Come on, don't lie. So that should be pretty much it. Well, of course we have the diagonal slab, diagonal or something making package. Okay, that's our message. Man, it looks like all right. So how do I get the diagonals? That's a really nice question. That's a really nice question indeed. Let's visualize this thing. I will just lay down on the bed so it is easier for me to write the code. Well, it is not really easier, but it is comfortable. Man, this is really a nice way to write the code. Alright, I'm literally just sleeping now. Oh, okay, I got a bit too comfortable. Let me get back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. So where was I? Yeah, we were visualizing some stuff. Let's get a screenshot and let's start the visualization. Let me just do control plus take a damn screenshot. Yeah, and control minus. Now we go to MS Paint, best software ever. Now we paste it. We increase the size of this thing. We paste it again, and this time it is not small. It is big. Okay, I did something wrong. Let me increase the size. Paste. Bang. Exactly right. Why we have chromatic abbreviation or something, but nobody cares about that. So let me get a pencil. So we are done with this. Okay, let me change the color to something better. Let's. Do we have brush? Yeah, we have a brush. Let's increase the size to 5 pixel. Yeah. So we are done with this part. We are able to check these. We are also able to check these, right? So we are done horizontally and vertically. I should have said vertically then horizontally, but that's fine. Either ways, it is done. Now, I am not sure, but I think we need to also check like this, right? Let me just remove these. We need to check also like this, and that is going to be some math. Let's find out if we actually need to do that. Connect4. Yeah, it is a children's game. That's quite interesting. Okay, yeah. So you can see it can be done diagonally. This is weird. Diagonally. It takes 30 seconds to find a user. I quit. But anyways, let's try to read about this game. Yeah, of course. So where do I read about this game? Okay, that's done. Now let's think more programmatically or something. How do I actually check each and every possible goal, or I should say diagonal? So first of all, what I can do is, if the number of rows and number of height is less than the what is it, the goal, then it is an error. So let's add that check here as well. What we will need to do is, if this dot goal is greater than this dot height and this dot goal is greater than this dot column, sorry, rows. Now that is that. I don't really think that I need these things. I will remove all of that. Well, yeah, the goal cannot be less than 2 is a good option as well. Emojis.length doesn't matter. Top symbol is fine. This is also fine. Let's remove this. Let's remove that. Bam. So these were some good suggestions. That's why I really like this AI thing in it. But who cares about that? Let's move on to our diagonal checker. Let's see if the AI is going to suggest us something. No. Let's see what will happen now. So we are starting a for loop. All right. What do we do next? We are doing something. All right. So let's see what it did. So we are doing I, J, I, J. This is literally the row checker. Okay. Let's see what else can we do. This thing is quite dumb. Let's try to remove that. Enter. Let's see. J is equals to 0, I, J. Okay, it is doing the same thing. It is, this thing is not good enough, not smart enough for that. So let's figure it out ourselves. How do we loop and read every diagonal? I think that is done. Okay, now I have another question. Do we only take the first diagonal? I mean, these two are the diagonals to be precise, but can we also do this? Okay, wait, let me remove the lines. Does this also work like this, or maybe this? Right, that's a really interesting question, which I would like to know. I will need to ask a Connect4 expert. Let's see. Let's message him. Do you play Connect4? I'm sure he knows everything, so he must know this as well. If he does not know it, then I'm not sure what to do next. Oh, oh wait, I remember something. Let me just show a different screen on the stream. So I will show you guys something interesting shortly. Okay, you guys can look at Discord, that's dumb. You should be able to look at my browser. That's right. Now I will go and look at some chat. I was suggested to actually use a AI thing. No, not really a AI. It was an inbuilt package. Just wait a second. It was for Connect4 thingy. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. So let me get back to the general. Let's go and show you the screen. All right. So this was something. Now let's see how this thing does the math. We go on source. We have a AI. Interesting. So we have play AI. Okay, we need to go and find the index.js. Okay, normal.js. All right. Get turn doesn't matter. Play doesn't really matter, does it? What is SEGUIR? Let's find out. Maybe something, I don't know. Switch method. What is a method now? Let method is equals to 0. Okay. So case 0 for I is equals to this. Okay. Case this. Okay. Array lateral. What does that mean? Is it the horizontal thing? Let's look at the images that might help. I don't think it helped me at all. Let's get back. So linear array theory, flattening two different JSON arrays, smooth it. Lateral flattened array. I'm not sure what that means. I'll remove that. I think this might be what I'm looking for. Array.length. Okay. 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 I'm not sure what that means. I will need to check. We have a check array function. I'm not sure what that means. This dot solution dot push. Okay. So let's see. Get lateral line. Okay. Get lateral array. Okay. I think that's just horizontal part. I'm not okay. I think there was a language barrier, so I was unable to understand it. What is Connect4? Connect4 is a game for connecting four dots or something similar in something like this. Yeah, and I will make this thing on Discord. So let's figure out how do we actually read all the diagonals. We will just need to find a way to get all the possible combinations. We are done with the horizontal and vertical ones. Now we need to look into the non-horizontal and non-vertical ones. That's going to be a bit tricky. Learn Java from scratch. Oh, oh, your own blog. Nice. So let's learn Java from scratch. Wait, let's reload it. Nice. So Java is this thing. All right, let's get started. Oh, okay. Then okay, 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 okay. Now this thing looks nice in terms of design. Let's read it. The first step in learning any programming is we understand this. Okay, okay. We have a warning. This looks really nice. Let me just take a screenshot. Do not just keep reading or watching. Make sure to make a small okay. Check out current slash projects on GitHub. Hmm, interesting. Then we have mastering concepts. Oh, okay. Well, this thing looks good. Oh, I remember this. If I will just remove that. Yeah, yeah, look at this. All right. Well, that's some good looking front end. Anyways, let's get back to Connect 4. Yeah, quite cool. Apart from the fact I don't know how this logic works. So if I'm on I, if I is equals to j, I minus 1, I plus 1 is equals to j plus 1. No, if I is equals to j, then that means we are on a thing. So if I is 1, j is there. If I minus 1, I plus 1, and what is j? j is also equals to j plus 1. No, 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 no. If I plus 1 is equals to j plus 1, what does that mean? If I is 0 and j is 0, okay. If I is equals to j plus 1, let's see. If it is 0, but that thing is equals to j plus 1, that means we are here. Then I is 1, then we are here, then we are here, then we are here. Alright, that's interesting math. So we can use this thing to check the diagonals from the left side. Now let's figure out how do we check it from the right side. So this index is equals to, in this case, I and j both are equals to the length minus 1, if I'm not wrong. So essentially I plus j is equals to rows plus heights minus 2, right? Let's think about it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 5 plus 0. Oh, that is 5. So what is that thing equals to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Okay, then let's go back. Now this thing is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 4 plus 1, that is 5. Hmm. So this thing is 5 every time. If I go back again, this time it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 3 plus 2, 5. 3 plus 2, 4 plus 1. Alright. So we have a particular number for this thing. Let's see. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm, let's get a better data sample. Let me remove all of these lines and stuff. So for our current example, let me just do this. Solid fill. Let's try to ignore these two for now. Let's do some math. So we are here 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 0, that's 3. We go here. We are at 3 plus something. Sorry, it's 2 plus 1, that's 3. Okay, so it is 3 every time. If I remove that, it's 2 every time. Okay, it is 4 every time. Alright, so the sum is equals to number of rows minus 1. Then we are, so I plus j is equals to rows minus 1. Then we are on the right diagonal as far as I understand. If I plus j plus 1 is equals to, then where we are. So I plus j plus 1. Let's think about it. I, sorry, let's go to the brush. So let's say I is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3. Let me just type 5 and 0. Alright, so we are at 5 plus 0. If we are at, if 5, oh, if it is equals to rows dot length minus 1, then we are here. If it is equals to 6, then we are here, then 7, then 8, then 9. Okay, okay. So we are, this is the game for row dot length minus 1. Okay, okay. I understand a bit on how I can iterate from one diagonal to another. Now, this is quite interesting, I will say. You can add some limits like I'm here. I should need at least X number of things below. Oh, I can add this. Oh, this is nice. So I can add a for if check here, right? If I is equals to, let's say, 1, that means here we need 4. So the length is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4, that's fine. But if we are at second index, 5 minus 2 is 3. That will not work. That's a nice if check. We can do same thing for this. That's fine, perfect. Okay, I understand it now. I understand it, trust me. Oh, we cannot undo in this thing. Alright, I think I'm tired enough to stop now, so I will try to do the diagonal check thing later on and let's see how that goes.